In our last episode, our heroes found and fought Achilles, or Leo Winters at the moment. They succeeded in trapping him in the box given to them by Persephone, and decided to head towards Professor Mannisson's office, where Elspeth has a meeting set up at 9 o'clock tomorrow to see if they can figure anything out or set a trap. Let's see what happens. Hello everyone, and welcome to A Rendezvous with Destiny, our actual play Scion podcast. As ever, I am your humble GM, Luce, and with me I have...
Hi, I'm Graham. I play Elspeth Lockwood.
Hi, I'm Will. I play Cleo Brewer.
Hi, I'm Am, and I play Flora Watson, who is still very thrilled that she got to kick someone's ass. Achilles is a little baby, and we beat him.
Yep, we have proven this with science.
Achilles did not do well.
Science and a lacrosse stick and lose rolling really badly.
Lacrosse is science.
The three key ingredients.
I
Yeah.
had 10 dice on multiple rolls, and I constantly was rolling like 1 success, 2 successes.
It was a beautiful, beautiful thing.
The dice know what they want to do.
Ooh.
They want us to win.
Wow, sorry, the red arrows just flew past, like, my house.
That's
Oh,
cool.
fun.
I hope the mic didn't pick it up.
I don't...
Maybe it did.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I've got the background noise suppression thing on. But yeah, like they're flying to London, I guess, so we're just between wherever they were and London.
You're near an airbase, right?
Yes.
And you on an airbase?
On an airbase, yeah.
Don't give away his location.
yeah,
Crazy
it
fans will
wasn't that
stalk
one.
him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Everyone who listens knows where I live anyways.
We have 5 fans, and we love them all very much.
They are our favourite 5 fans.
I hope everyone is enjoying. We only have 2 episodes out at this point.
Well, all podcasts only have 2 at some point, so we're doing good.
Yeah, this is our beautiful
What?
little baby.
Apart from the ones which only released 1 episode.
We did it.
Wow.
We've released more than 1. Go us.
Yeah, we're now on Spotify, on Acast, and on iTunes, so follow us there.
Follow us on all and give us 5 stars.
And all the links are on our Twitter.
Yay, yeah. Like, share, retweet, favourite, smash that like button
All that jazz.
for notifications.
Hit that bell
This
for
podcast was brought
notifications.
to you by no one at the moment,
Ding,
but we
ding.
are open for sponsorship, so hit us up.
Yes, if you want to send
Yeah.
us free stuff, we will talk about how good it is. In fact, I think we have at least 2, possibly 3, I think, ex-drama kids here, so we can definitely sell your stuff really well.
I think we've
Yeah.
probably all done some form of Andram.
I don't know if Graham has.
Amdram is just when Am gets upset.
Every day is Amdram
Yeah.
around here.
Speaking of overly dramatic hijinks, shall we go and Home Alone this professor?
Yes, let's go visit his office.
Yeah, so at the end of the last episode, you handed Leo Winter's unconscious body into the medical building on campus, and so just left her there. You don't really know what's going to happen with
It's
that.
fine.
You don't know what's happening with the live stream.
We're becoming
Well,
internet
have to wait and
famous.
see.
Yeah, in between episodes, I did message the group chat and be like, "Hey guys, I don't think we turned the live stream off. Did we turn the live stream off?"
To which the answer was, pretty sure we didn't.
You don't know.
It's fine. It's fine.
You'll have to wait and see consequences for your actions.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Elspeth did have an email from the Professor Theodore Mannison saying, arranging a meeting at
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock the next morning, and Simon, the mysterious Simon, did tell you that something had happened to Theodore.
He said he was in trouble, specifically.
He did say he was in trouble. And so you decided to make your way to his office, as obviously Elspeth knows where it is, to see if you can, as Am so correctly said, home alone this.
We're definitely going to scope it out.
So yeah, so at the moment you're all still outside the med block. You're going to head straight there? You're going to get anything on your way? What's the plan?
So what exactly were you thinking of doing here, guys? I mean, we don't know that anything's happened to him. I hope nothing's happened to him.
I mean, okay, here's my thing. If we restrain him physically, if he's not possessed by...
That's quite forward.
But if he's not possessed by Odysseus or whoever, then... Like, I mean, we're not gonna hurt him. It's not gonna, you know, if we just make... Oh, but also he's really good at lying, right, this dude?
What, Professor Manus?
No, Odysseus, the bookman.
Oh, yeah, he's really tricksy. Do not accept any horses from him.
This is gonna go amazingly. Let's go and break into an academic building. Who's with me?
Yeah, let's go take a look around his office, and maybe there'll be
Sure.
some suspicious documents left in, like, a top drawer or something, you know.
Yeah. I would note that, like, if we're in trouble, we can't help anyone. So, staying out of trouble is, like, the most important thing for us.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Cool. Let's go and do some trespassing.
Cool. Head over to the right building, I suppose we did start.
Yeah, okay. Elspeth, you know where his office is. It's in the sort of the humanities block sort of thing. It's got a lot of the academic offices for the professors and lecturers. They do like, you know, the humanities, you know, the histories, the classics, geography, that sort of thing, all in one place. I have control of this university in this somewhat alternate universe. It makes sense.
Suddenly the layout makes sense.
Is it like a keycard system? Because... Oh, that means we can get into the building.
Yeah, you have your student cards which give you access to offices, but a la our own university, after a certain time they are not workable unless you have the lecturer's level 1, if that makes sense.
Right, I'm going to try my card anyway, just to be
You
just
try
to be
it
sure.
and the little blinking red light doesn't change, because it is 10, 11ish now at night.
Is it pretty deserted around here?
Yes, it looks pretty deserted. There seems to be a couple of lights on in the building, maybe some people staying late doing some work, but there's no one sort of in the lobby or anything. Elspeth, can you roll me... It's going to be intellect and academics.
I'm competent at
Or
these
maybe,
things.
yeah, intellect academics.
Yeah. Bro, the reason why we have Graham's PC, the only one who can do intellect academics rolls.
I was going to say, yeah, it could be us.
Yeah, but also I can't roll, so that's 1 success.
That's rough, buddy.
Oof, we do not love to see it.
You've never really been in this building this late, but there are a couple of study areas, and you do know that some people on your course so there is a way to get in after hours if you want to go to use the study areas. Can't quite remember what it is. It might be sort of a back door, but you wouldn't know where it was. But it's
Guys,
in the
there
building.
is a way in, I think. There are a couple sort of desk spaces and study areas around here. Do I know whereabouts in the building they are, actually? That would be a good start.
Yes, you'd know where they are in the building. There's a big one on the ground floor, and then there's a couple of more sort of smaller ones for specific courses being studied on different floors. Right. So there's, a big one, bit more open plan on the ground floor, and then there's like a specific history study room that has a load of books in it, and the same with all geography, classics, that sort of thing. So they've all got their own little rooms as well.
Can I take our little gang around the outside of the building to this sort of ground floor area where the study space is? Just sort of along the windows. I assume it has windows.
Yes. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Just want to peer through.
Yeah, you peer through. It's quite deserted, but you do see there is one person sort of sitting at a desk, headphones on. They've got their load of books open, and rather than looking at the books, they just seem to be staring at their phone.
Fair enough. I can't see any access from here, can I?
No, you can't.
Before I start drastically getting their attention.
Are you just gonna knock on the window, or?
I want to get in their sight line first, so they'll see me jumping around
Roll
like a crazy
me
person outside.
Cunning leadership.
Oh boy. Yeah, those 2 skills that I don't have.
I mean, you could all, if you want, you could all roll it if you're all trying to jump around and get his attention.
I'm definitely helping. I just didn't want to step on her toes.
Yeah, I'll join in.
That's 1 success.
So 1.
I'm rolling 8 dice.
Get out.
I am rolling less than that. I'm rolling 2. She ain't coming.
Sexy noise. Oh dear. Okay, no. That one fell on the floor. I tried to roll it on my book, on my notebook, and they all went into,
I
the
challenge
spine
you
of the
to
middle bit.
play one
So
game
pro.
without throwing your dice on the floor.
No, it's fun.
You know,
Yeah.
considering the fact that I got 4 successes with 3 exploding... Actually, no, 5 successes with
You got
4
5?
exploding dice. I got 4 exploding dice, 5 successes.
How come you can roll so well?
That's another success, 6 successes, and the success was a 10. Yes,
Something
6
like that.
successes.
Anyway, it's enough.
Math.
So, Elspeth and Cleo are trying to do a little bit of a wave, a little bit of movement. You just jump up
interpretive dance.
really high and slam your hand on the window. the guy who's in it, he's just picked up a drink and he's this massive bang, drops his phone, drops the drink. Luckily it does have a lid on it so it doesn't go everywhere. But he sort of jumps, takes his headphone off and looks at you, just makes eye contact and just stares at you like, what are you doing?
Gesture at the door,
Yeah, like Donna in the Adipose episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Just very obvious mouthing, being like, let us in.
Yeah, he shakes his head a
Wave
bit and
cheerfully.
nods at you, sort of stands up, pushes the chair back, comes over and you're on the window, so there isn't a door into the room, but he opens the window and is like, what do you need?
We forgot how to get into the building to use the study areas.
Right.
Can you let us in?
Sure, do you have your student card on you?
Yep.
Wave our cards.
Yeah, right, okay.
I actually don't have a student card. I would have a staff card because I've graduated, but I still work there.
Yes, but not the sort of staff card that's required
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
I'm just gonna flash it.
Yeah, right, you go walk along this wall, take a left, and then go down the side, and there's a door there, it should work. That's the one I used to get in.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
Oh, Chad?
Nice to meet you, Chad.
Nice. I'm gonna go back to studying. I've got a test tomorrow.
Can I give him a $5 bill and be like, you should buy yourself some coffee, I think.
He sort of takes
You
it,
buy yourself something nice, kid.
stares at it, and is like, it's that sort of thing where he looks like he might have been up a bit too long and had a bit too much coffee. I think we're all very familiar with, especially at studying at uni. And he's just like, thanks, sure, more coffee.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
bye now. And just slowly
Bye.
closes the window.
You seem nice.
As you walk away, you see him. He hasn't moved away from the window yet. He's just sort of staring at the $5 bill in utter confusion.
You're just giving away money, or?
Cleo, he looked like he needed it. He needed a cup of coffee. I'd usually give him a free drink, but that isn't in my wheelhouse right now.
I mean, I could really use a $5 bill as well.
And I could really use not having to hunt down undead spirits.
Worth a try.
She's gonna give Cleo a little shove, but a friendly one, and then we're all gonna make our way
Yeah,
to the
there
door.
is a door there. There's a couple of trees, bit overgrown, sort of very much not a front entrance to the building. Big sort of glass doors and a little key card thing where you can swipe your key, and then there's another set of doors immediately behind it. So you make your way through the doors because the key card glows green, not the key card, the pad thing where you swipe it.
Just to clarify, I'm using my keycard to let everyone in.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Door clicks open, push it open.
Okay. Alright guys, welcome to Humanities. Let's go definitely not ruin someone's office.
That sounds good to me.
Right.
You know that the office you're aiming for is on the top floor of the building. There is a lift, there are stairs.
Let's take the stairs, I think. Just to be sure.
Fine.
That's good exercise, man.
I don't need exercise. We already climbed those big stairs in Hades.
Yeah, but I want to replace them in my mind with some normal stairs, not hell stairs.
Okay, but, if I get tired, I expect you two to carry me. She's gonna
We can
start
carry
looking.
you. You're very tiny. It's fine. Okay, heading upstairs. As we reach the correct corridor, does it seem odd now? I sort of want to start looking around to see if anything looks different.
Doesn't seem odd, but as you are walking up the stairs, you're about halfway up all the amounts of stairs you need, and maybe the floor above you, you do hear the door opening onto the stairs. What do you do?
Is there a study room on the top floor?
There are study rooms on on all the floors, but even so, you know you're not really meant to use them after hours. People do, and you don't get into trouble, but you're not really meant to be in the building this late.
I keep walking with Cole.
If anyone asks,
I'm
we're
gonna
returning a book.
Yeah,
Or getting a
let's
book.
go.
Or reading a book.
Sure.
Okay. As you keep on walking upstairs, coming past you, you see probably a professor. Don't recognise them. Obviously, not one who teaches anything you study. Lots of books, lots of papers sort of falling everywhere. Glasses on a chain around the neck, quite old, and just sort of looks up, and then carries on down the stairs.
Sort of nod at them confidently, like, hi.
Yeah, they don't seem to bother.
My favourite thing about this is, as all recent graduates, we are fully aware that just academics and students just don't care. They're just like, you're probably doing something strange, but you know what? We're tired, we're working very hard, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything that happens here is strange anyway.
That's safe.
Mythology notwithstanding. Alright, keep on heading up.
Yeah, you make it up to the top floor with no other interruptions. As you open the door, you can look along the corridor. There are no lights that you can see through any of the windows, sort of, because you've got the doors and then they have those sort of that glass panel above the door. You can see no light coming through any of them. That doesn't necessarily mean there's no one in them, but you can't see any lights.
Let's just head around to the right office, but before we get there, just check very carefully for signs of life from inside.
Yeah. As you start walking closer, anyone who wants to, and that can be all of you, can you roll me
Gonna be some things that I'm bad
subterfuge?
at. Yep, there it is.
And
Sorry, Lucy, you cut out right at the end there. Subterfuge and what?
no, I'm still thinking.
Oh, right.
They're still beside him.
I'm
That's
staring
staying,
at it.
that's staying in the cut.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
assumed it
definitely
was my bad
subterfuge.
connection.
I'll say your pick of a mental stat.
Oh, yes, I'm picking Resolve.
I'm picking cunning.
That went
yeah.
from 0 to 5 dice real quick.
I'll take Resolve as well.
Nice.
I rolled 6 dice and I got 1 success.
3 successes.
As you're
Yep.
walking along, sort of listening out, sort of trying to be quiet, sort of seeing if you can see if anyone is in any of the offices. You get up to the door you're looking for. No light coming on. You can't hear anything coming out of it, so it sort of feel like there's no one in there. You think the door will probably be locked.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the coast is clear.
Just try the door then, I suppose.
I mean, how lucky are we feeling?
I mean, if not, I can borrow someone's key card and take a good crack at the lock.
There's nothing wrong with giving the handle a turn.
All right, I'm gonna try the door handle.
It is locked.
How sturdy is the door? How sturdy looking is
Not
the door?
particularly. It's just sort of a door.
Cleo, do not kick this door down, please.
I just want to lean on it and just sort of feel the, whether it braces slightly. You know what I mean? Like try to get a bit of a gauge for how easily I can sort of just push
Bit
it
more.
over.
It doesn't sort of flex or anything. It is a proper door, but it's not anything ridiculously heavy. But you think it might be a bit difficult to try and kick it down?
Yeah. All right.
I can take a crack at the lock. Is everyone cool with that?
You can.
I mean, I can try.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna take my key card and slide it in between the lock and the door and try and just give it a wiggle and jimmy it.
Yeah, try and do the credit card trick. For that, I'm going to say it's going to be intellect.
Okay.
It's going to be subterfuge or survival.
Okay. Either way, that is 5 dice.
Go.
Oh, okay. 3 successes, 1 exploding. Okay, 3 successes.
3 successes. Yeah, it takes you a little bit, and it's maybe not quite as quiet as you'd hoped because you're sort of fumbling around a bit, but you do manage to sort of get the lock in and push the door open.
Ta-da!
Right.
Does it look normal inside?
Yeah, it looks like sort of any professor's office. Too many books on the shelves. There's a computer on the desk, quite small. A couple of boxes around, a couple of chairs, very mismatched chairs, obviously taken from places. Quite a big window at the end, sort of looking out. Many just books everywhere. It's a bit of a mess.
Are there any that have looked recently used at all?
Give me a cunning academics roll.
That's 4 dice, that's alright. No successes.
You don't know. There's sort of lots of books. None of them are left open, but there's quite a few books, obviously, on Norse religion and mythology and culture on the desk, but none that particularly jump out at you.
Hey, maybe you're like godly person. Maybe he's in one of these books.
I should think he should be.
Do you think it's going to be a problem that I don't know anything about Best? Because like you obviously know like a lot about like Balthor. So like do you think it's going to be a problem that I don't know anything about Best? Or...
In what sense do you mean a problem? Do you mean a problem for you or a problem for Bast?
A problem for like anyone.
I should think you'll find it considerably more difficult to understand what's going on.
So like no change.
No real change,
there,
no.
Then, right?
But
yeah,
it might help.
All right.
We can hit up the library sometime.
Cool.
And
I'll
I don't know.
I'll crib off your notes then, if that's all right.
Not really what I had in mind, but
yeah, it'll work out. It's fine.
we can consider it a sort of joint study session.
Yeah, great.
You might even enjoy it.
Sure. All right.
While they're having this adorable conversation, I'm just trying all the desk drawers.
Yeah.
Draw.
They're not locked as far as you can see or anything. You start pulling them open. London's got sort of like a load of paper in it, sort of old like schedules and timetables, that sort of thing. It's filled with stationery. It's a stationery drawer, but it's not organised in any way that would be remotely helpful.
Yeah.
It's all just sort of been shoved in there, so it's like loose paper clips and staples along with pens and pencils and...
Hey, that's your name.
The dunce.
I'm looking for either money, a personal diary or log of some kind, or just like anything that could be remotely suspicious in terms of like
A big sign
Greek
saying,
stuff.
I'm evil now.
Maybe he's writing in Greek
Yeah.
now? I don't know.
Yeah, so you're opening all the desk drawers. You do find one. It hasn't been locked, but maybe you forgot to lock it because it seems to be filled with a few more things that maybe people shouldn't see. Old scrolls that are very, very old and very, very good condition. There's sort of very old books in it as well, and there's quite an interesting looking sort of... You're not quite sure if it's a long dagger or a short sword. It seems it's very thin, almost seems to be glowing slightly silvery.
Ooh.
I show it to Elspeth.
Is it sort of glowing silver in the same way that my sword glows kind of sunlight-y?
Yes, it is.
I think this might be Professor Madison's personal relic sword. We should definitely put this back where he found it. He would notice if this was gone.
Or
The fact that he's left it here is probably a good sign for us.
Or we take it, and then tomorrow morning, if he's not Odysseus, we give him it back.
And we say, hey, we broke into your office last night.
Because we thought that you were possessed, and we wanted to make sure you didn't have any weapons. I think that's fair.
I think he will notice immediately that it's gone. And he will be in this office before 9 o'clock in the morning.
Cleo, you get the final vote.
I don't know why you said that, like you were expecting me to be on your side here. I think we just leave everything as it was. Like, it's only to our advantage that he doesn't know that we've been here, so...
Either he's not Odysseus and he doesn't trust us anymore, or he is and he knows that we're onto him.
Okay, but if he uses it to stab you, then, not my fault. Put it back. Shut the drawer.
Hey, I mean, you obviously didn't just see me beat the absolute ever-living Christ out of the greatest, Greek warrior ever.
That was really cool, though. That was so cool. I just think you
Okay.
guys did a really good job. Okay.
Yeah, you held the box really well.
Can all of you give me a cunning, culture, or empathy?
I'm good at one of those.
I'm better at one than the other.
I do not have enough dice for this.
I have one success.
One success.
3 successes.
Okay, as you are all talking and trying to figure out what you want to do, you hear something sort of clacking on the window. It's like a
Whip round to look at the window.
kind of noise. See, there's a raven on the windowsill, tapping its beak
Okay.
against the...
Guys, before I let the raven in, I'm just going to say, be very, very polite to the raven. Okay?
Okie dokie.
Is this a god thing?
Respect the raven. Is just the window open?
No, the window is not
Like,
open.
can I open it?
Yes, it's not
No.
locked or anything, it's just like a latch.
No, that's what I mean. I want to open the window and let the raven in.
Yeah, flaps in, perches on top of the computer, and it's just sort of staring at you.
Hi. here to bring a message, or for us or for
Cleo,
him?
keep a very close eye on Empress, okay?
Is the raven like reacting at all?
Hello! Moving its head around. Hello! You are here.
Do you want
like
I
a
have-
pen and paper?
do you want food?
Oh,
I
two
have-
different things.
Okay.
Core once for pen and paper, core twice
No,
for food.
I have-
A message, okay.
A message.
A message for us?
Yes,
From, like, is there, like, some sort of raven guard? Or...
probably.
Odin has 2 ravens.
Yes, I am Munin.
So what, the message?
Yes, a message.
What is the message?
The message is yes.
Good, good.
Manison has been possessed. Please stop this.
Do you know
Okay.
by whom?
A Greek warrior?
Warrior. Okay.
Looks a little confused.
Greek warrior. That does narrow it down slightly, actually, because that means we can cross off Aeneas.
He will be here
Okay.
before you in the morning.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is his
It is an
study.
ambush
It's an ambush for me.
for you all.
What was he planning here, like, if we didn't turn up?
Interesting that he knows the rest of you would be
Yeah,
with me.
like what if we just didn't show up?
Yeah, what if I was busy? What if I was at brunch?
Yeah, I mean,
What if I had a date? Okay, maybe not. That's
I
not likely.
don't know. I am just delivering a message.
Well, thank you very much for the message. Is there any message we can send back, or...?
You would like to send a message?
Yeah, guys, what should we say? I was thinking something like, thank you for the information, hope you're doing well. If you have any other vital information that means we won't be murdered, please let us know
Yeah, that's
as soon as
good.
possible.
send my love to the wife and the kids.
Yeah,
and all
I
that.
mean, yeah, that's a pretty broad one, but...
I will send this message.
Oh, crap.
Can I take a cracker out of my like bag and just like see if it wants some?
Yes, as you take it out of the bag, its eyes do sort of swivel around and head swivel around to you, and it sort of leans in a bit.
I'm gonna crush it in my hand and then like hold my palm like open.
Yeah, it takes a couple of crumbs and then flies out the window.
Nice.
Bye. Well, he seemed nice.
Goodbye.
Is this sort of thing gonna start happening to us like a lot, or
Oh, I should think so.
good?
Well, it's more reliable than USPS, so, that's nice.
I have a suggestion.
Okay.
Do you guys think perhaps it would be wise to maybe like leave some kind of note that changes the location of the meeting in a little like we know kind of way, but also like, hey, if we're gonna
Public
fight,
place.
if we're gonna duke it out, let's not do it in a tiny office surrounded by mortals.
I mean,
We
do you
should
want
probably
to do
go
it so
somewhere else.
we do it so maybe it's less likely that we do fight, so we say, let's meet in a cafe with other people. Or
I
we
think
do
it's.
it so...
I think trying to trick the trickster is pointless.
I think the less collateral damage there is, the better.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already ruined one gym.
We haven't
Why
ruined
we-
it. There isn't any like permanent damage.
I did stab the floor several times.
There's a sword hole.
It's fine.
In the floor.
That polishes out. This is okay.
Are there like any sort of open areas on campus that people don't usually go to?
Like a park?
Kind of like a grass area which isn't usually
Maybe
populated.
some ducks.
Yeah, there's a couple of quite grassy areas around campus. You don't know about if the people would be there or not. It is quite nice weather at the moment, so people might be studying outside in the mornings. But again, it is 9 o'clock, and not many students tend to be up
That's
that
true.
early, unless they have to be.
Okay, I'm gonna pick one of the more secluded grass areas and be like, shall we leave a note here, being like,
I think we should not leave the note here. I think we should retain our advantage of him not knowing that we've been here, if possible. So I'll just email
Yeah.
him.
okay.
I mean, yeah, just like email him.
It's nice weather. Let's meet here at the same time.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And then you guys can be there as well because
Cool.
of reasons, whereas before it would just have been me rocking up. Or would it have been all of us? I'm uncertain. The email was vague. Anyway, we'll all be there in a quiet place. I think it's a good idea.
Cool.
Alright.
I will bring
Alright.
the
Sure.
car.
Yeah, let's
Let's do
go.
that.
So you are emailing your
I'll just do that on my
professor.
phone. Before we leave, can I just give a quick swish to his computer that's on the table, see if it's just turned on by any chance?
Yeah, of course. Give me it'll be intellect and technology.
It was going so well, and then it wasn't.
Yeah.
That's no dice from technology.
Well, it's a computer.
One success. It's definitely a computer.
Yeah, you sort of knock the mouse, trying to light it up, and it hasn't been turned off. It's still
I
on.
just want to see
there's
what he's
no-
been up
it's not
to
locked.
a little bit.
these guys, like, not heard of saving power, or...
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's very important supernatural research or something. Who knows? Yeah, I want to see what he's been up to. And I also want to look at, what's his background? I'm really curious.
His background is, it looks like a photo of an archaeological dig of some sort. It's him smiling, and he's got his arm around man. Seems a bit older than he is. They've both got the arm round the shoulder and both smiling at the camera.
Secret information.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that, like, we know that he's one of these bad guys now, because it makes me feel a lot better about doing, like, shady stuff like this.
Let's check his browser history.
Yeah, you bring up the history.
Yeah, I mean...
I think he'd understand, if he's lived this life himself, that we don't want to die.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's not that shady. Like, we're not gonna use this information to hurt him or anything.
Yeah, so the browser history is up. It's a lot of articles and books, and there's quite a few JSTOR searches in there. Oh, that's Saviour. Then there's a couple of random ones.
Similar to, but legally different from JSTOR.
Yes. Yes. It seems to be mostly
straight shout out to
academic
JSTOR.
searches. There's the occasional, like, YouTube search as well. There's, like cute cat compilations, that sort of thing.
Nothing suspicious.
I mean, nothing really jumps out at you.
And there's no, like, documents open or anything, or windows open.
There are a couple of documents open. One of them seems to be... It's quite a long document. It seems to be a book that he's writing at the moment. It seems to have to do something with sort of Norse culture and how the poetry sort of fed into how we see Norse and what survived, that sort of thing. Might be quite interesting when it comes out.
Put us in the dedications.
There is another one open, and it seems to be a letter that he's been writing. Halfway through,
Who's it addressed to?
its address, it is sort of, it doesn't really seem to have an address as such. Doesn't have like the header or anything. Maybe it's a rough draft, but it seems maybe someone he's familiar with, because it's not overly formal. It's quite relaxed, sort of writing, sort of how you talk to friends and family, rather than if you were sending an actual letter to someone you didn't know. It's just giving a little bit of information. It's like sort of 3 new ones have been woken up. God, I hope I can help them, that sort of thing. And then it sort of tails off halfway through a word.
Okay. Just leave everything as we found it then. There doesn't seem to be anything too suspicious on here, guys. Which is good. So whatever he's planning...
I want you to know
Yeah.
I'm resisting every urge inside of myself to, like, not TP this
Do
entire
it.
place.
Don't do it.
I'm being strong for you.
Wow, I didn't realise we were having a grade school party in here. Right, let's go.
I didn't realize you were a fun killer, Cleo. Let's go.
I want to leave everything on the computer as I found it as much as possible as well, like closing down any windows that we opened.
Yep, that's absolutely fine.
And leaving the mouse in the same place.
Yep. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. You sort of close the windows down and left it how you found it, and you know that if you leave it like this, the screen will sort of power down on its own. Go to sleep. That's the word I was trying to find.
Nap.
Speaking of go to sleep,
Yeah,
Flora's like, so 7 a.m., 8 a.m.? 8 a.m. at the field tomorrow,
I think
right?
so. Anything in particular you want to bring, apart from large swords?
I have a baseball bat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But yeah, cool. Do you guys want to, like, get breakfast before, or just show up?
Yeah, I'll come in for breakfast.
Oh, sweet.
Where do you want to meet?
Cleo, you in?
Yeah, I mean, have you ever been to Jimmy's Seafood and Steakhouse? Like, it's just down from the memorial. It's just down from the Link Memorial.
No, oh my god, do they open at, like, 7?
Oh yeah, man. Like, I used to eat there like after games the night before.
Okay.
They do the most like amazing scrambled eggs and biscuits. Like
7 a.m. See you guys there.
it's great. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Elspeth looks visibly confused by the idea of scrambled egg on biscuits. She's picturing ginger nuts.
I also my American accent's going in and out, and I could not do an American pronunciation
biscuits.
of biscuits. So,
That's southern.
yeah, it just can't be done.
Biscuits and gravy.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, so you all start heading down the stairs. Don't really bump into anyone. You can still hear there's some people moving around on various levels, but you don't bump into anyone unless you leave. So you're going back to your own apartments, or...
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I mean, I'm going back to the dorm. Like, I've got a cat
You're on,
to
you're on
feed.
campus. Oh, Empress.
I've got a cat to feed. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any cat food?
They sell some like in this like quickie mart, just down the street from me. So I'll pick up something.
Just want to make sure that our best feline friends getting looked after. You know.
Yeah, and I mean, if it's like a message from the god sort of situation, I really want to keep them on my good side. Yeah.
You've had a cat before or a pet at all? Or...
Yeah, and I mean, I'm a veterinary studies like major, so I can.
Wait,
yeah.
what? You study? I mean, you do veterinary studies?
Well, in theory, yeah, I do veterinary studies. I love animals. Like,
Fair enough.
they're great.
You know, I did not know that about you.
No,
I don't know what I pictured you doing, but it wasn't that.
well, full of surprises.
Why do you think she was so good with the dog?
Yeah.
It all comes together.
It does. And speaking of, we also need to like work in some study time because I need to finish my like a project.
No, I'm sorry. Who are you, and have you been possessed by someone else?
I just don't want to let my lab partner down. You know, it's been a few too many times this year already. So like, I kind of need to sort it out.
Whilst this is adorably wholesome, I would quite like to have some sleep, so I'm gonna go do that. I'll see you ladies tomorrow.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
See you then.
So you'll head back to your various abodes. Flora,
Yes?
when you get back, you see that in all the chaos you've missed, there's been a missed call on your phone.
Oh, who's it from? Is it an unknown number?
It's from your manager at the bar.
Okay.
Somebody's getting fired.
Is there a voicemail?
There is. Do you listen to it?
Yes.
Hey Flora, Claire said that you'd had a family emergency. I'm really sorry to hear about that. Is everything okay? Just to let you know, everything's fine. Don't worry. But we've been looking back at some of the stuff, and you said it's family emergency, and if you need to take some time off, that's absolutely fine. You have quite a lot of holiday left that you haven't taken, and if you don't take it in the next week or so, it will disappear. So let us know what you're gonna do. Just let me know. Either come in or give me a ring. Just see you soon.
Can I text my manager?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna be like, sorry, didn't reply. Dad stuff, everything okay for now. I'll take those 2 weeks if that's alright. And then like a little peace emoji.
Roll to text.
Yeah, you send that off.
Yeah.
It is. It is quite late at night now. Your manager is definitely asleep.
If I have a family emergency, it tracks that I'd be like up on my phone and
Yeah.
doing business this late.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So you all head to sleep. Can everyone make me?
Oh dear.
Roll to sleep.
Yeah. Roll for night terrors.
Roll for bad dreams.
Composure.
Oh boy, I've
Empathy.
got loads of composure and no empathy. And I've got two empathies.
I've got one of each.
I've got a little composure but loads of empathy.
I love one success.
That's no successes from me on 5 dice, Chief.
Now you know how it feels.
6. Sorry, 6 dice.
You hate to see it at this level.
Oof.
I've got one success on 2.
Yeah. You'll head off to sleep. It's not the easiest night's sleep ending you've ever had. Getting some slightly odd dreams, sort of tossing and turning. Flora, you have some very, very strange dreams. You know, it's maybe what's been going on, but you do dream of your time in Hades a little bit. You sort of dream of walking through the fields of punishment and hearing sort of cackling voices from around you, and it's quite uncomfortable.
Don't like that.
Yeah, so as you all head off to sleep, that is where this episode will
Right.
end.
Yay!
Wait and see what happens with
Dun, dun, dun.
Theo next time.
And I would recommend that our listeners who are staying up late listening go to sleep as
We
well.
should sing a lullaby, Will. Off you
There you
go.
are.
Yeah. I mean, I will
Yeah.
say, you know, make sure you have good sleeping patterns. I will
was
be a
gonna say,
hypocrite.
do you know what that
hypocrite,
is?
But I'm going to say it anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, otherwise you'll end up like
No.
this.
Yeah, a complete disaster.
And
Yeah.
Hey, Will, if people want more advice on their sleeping patterns, what should they go follow?
I don't know why you're asking me.
I just picked someone randomly.
But
I was going to do like a cute tagline to follow on Twitter and y'all ruined it.
It was quite cute. I was enjoying it.
I fully didn't get that was meant to be a
Oh,
hook
no.
into our Twitter.
Will.
Okay.
Okay, let me try again.
Yeah. if
You haven't had enough sleep.
If you're ignoring your sleep patterns and want to stay out listening to the best new Scion actual play podcast that started in the last month and is run by 3 people who went to University at Exeter, plus me apparently because I forgot about myself, you can follow the Rendezvous with Destiny podcast at RWD_pod on Twitter. We're also available on Acast, Spotify, iTunes and YouTube.
And don't forget to tweet along with hashtag RWDPod.
And that's all from us. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Yay, bye!
Bye.
Yeah.
This material is unofficial and is not endorsed by Onyx Path. We are claiming no ownership over Onyx Path intellectual properties, game systems, art or stories, which remain the properties of the rights holders. All characters, names and locations used are either public domain or are entirely fictional and bear no intended resemblance to their real-life counterparts. If you have any legal issues, please contact us directly. Thank you.